Okay, for the next card that we're going to make today, we are making a little mini easel card. This is the card design that I shared with my team not so long ago, and it was really popular, so I thought I would share it with you guys for this class, and it lends itself really nicely to the papers and to the patterns. So it folds completely flat. It is the same size as a standard card, so it will go in your envelopes. And it's quite cute. It's got this little interactive piece. It looks really nice when it's stood up. And then on the back, oh, we've got my measurements on the back. We've got the place where we're going to write on. Okay, so measurements for this are all in your kit. We're going to start with a piece of real red card. And we're going to pop on our piece of designer series paper. Feel free to change the patterns that you use, or you're very welcome to use the patterns that I have chosen as well. Okay, so pop that on like so. Okay, and then the next piece you're going to need is this piece here. Okay, so this is a strip that we're going to use to make our mechanism, the easel mechanism. So this piece is 21 centimetres long, so we're going to score it at 10.5 centimetres and fold it in half. Okay, the idea being that that piece goes on there. Now, to find the halfway point between 10.5, I'm not going to make you score that. The easiest way to do that is to quite literally fold one piece back on itself to tuck into that centre and then fold. Okay, so that then stands like so. It will stand a little bit better once we've put our decoration on. Okay, but what you're going to do is you're going to put this bit in the centre, okay, like so, and stick that down. Like so, okay, and then that then sits like that. You have two pieces of designer series paper. I've chosen a little candy striped image, but again, feel free to choose something different. Stick those two pieces on there like so. Okay, and then we've got your decoration pieces, so bring these across. Okay, so you've got a scalloped circle and you've got a plain circle. Okay, so we're going to stamp our sentiment in old olive ink, and this is wishing you a Merry Christmas. Now I've put that just off centre, okay, not massively off centre, but just, okay, like so, and then we can stick that one to this one. Like so. Now this is going to go on like that. So when this piece stands up, pop it in the middle of there. When this piece stands up, it's when you have it closed, it's in the centre, but when you stand it up, it stands up very, very nicely, nice and tall. So we're going to put a couple of dimensionals just in that bottom section like so. And then stick that on. Okay, you've then got some snowflake pieces that we're going to pop in and around. Okay, so I've got one whole one and one that's been cut off the edge, and then I have this large one. The large one we're going to tuck in like so, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue just down here so that when we tuck it in, it sticks in nicely. We've got one to go underneath. Like like so, and then we've got one that's going to sit on the top. Love these little snowflakes. I think I prefer the smaller snowflakes to the larger ones. And there we have it. So we need to make our little stopper. So we're going to fold that back on itself like so, and we're going to stick down our piece of white inside. Like so. Okay, now the trick with these easel cards is to make a stopper, because that's just going to gradually fold itself down and it's going to go flat, but we want it to stand nice and tall. So we're going to make this little stopper, and you're going to do that with your sentiment. Okay, so I'm going to stamp my Happy Holidays, and that comes from the Frosted Gingerbread stamp set. Let's just swap that over, and we're going to heat emboss. So first things first with heat embossing is just use our embossing buddy. We're then going to stamp with our Versamark. Try and get this in the centre. Give it a little dip in the embossing powder. I need to find a better setup for my heat tool. There we go. And then we're going to fish towel the end. So to do that, we're just going to cut in the centre. And I want quite a deep fish towel, so I've gone in by about 1 centimetre. Okay, repeat the other side. Like so. And then we can stick this down with some dimensionals. So just pop 2 in the centre of that banner, and then you're going to stick this down so that it's roughly 1/3 of the way up. Okay, so that centre line, the top line of your sentiment, is in the centre of your card. Okay, that then goes there like that, but because I love these snowflakes, I'm going to put a couple of these on as well. So I'm just going to put one there, and one there. Now you can actually have that as where your place is to write, but if you wanted to, you can add some detail to the reverse of your card. And you've got your piece of basic white that you can stick on. I'm not going to stamp mine. I'm just going to leave this one plain, but by all means add in some stamping. You've also got another little snowflake there that I've cut out and added to the bottom. That also strengthens the bottom as well by adding that piece of white. And there we have our finished mini easel card. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. Bye for now.